do those. You know, that's the thing we need to explore. Things that within your state code that you need to do. Those are things that we need to do, and PACs are just one of them, one of the things you can do. Now I want to show you something here, okay? Here's my name tag from Campaigns and Elections. Mark Rutherford, Atlas PAC, Inc. We had a name change on it. It used to be Atlas PAC. We went to Atlas Liberty. This was a couple of years ago. Notice what's on the bottom, okay? A donkey and an elephant. Notice what's missing. Now, was I upset about it? Hell no. You didn't record that, okay? Why? If you don't show up, you're not part of the game. One thing that Atlas Liberty decided to do, and why we went and are going to campaign elections seminar, is that if you show up, you get known, okay? When we first started doing it, it was like, you're libertarians, we kind of heard about you, you're kind of interesting, but you're kind of like the Greens constitutionalists, you're kind of, I don't know what the heck you are, you know, okay? And let me tell you what it is now, okay? The publisher of Campaign Elections magazine, Jordan Lieberman, okay? Some of us go out to dinner with him now. We have his private email account. I'll email him sometimes and say, hey, I'm going to a group and, you know, can you FedEx, you know, a couple hundred politics magazines for the group? Okay. We showed up, we got known, we weren't crazy, none of us are, okay? Our spouses may think so, that's another story, okay? And so I predict someday that we'll have a Statue of Liberty in this mix. No, it probably won't be next year. It'll probably be a couple years from now as we get more and more people going in. But here's the other thing, is the political directory of Campaign Elections magazine. Okay? Probably the best use of my money right now. Mark W. Rutherford and Associates political consultants are in here. Okay? That's my pay, I just get to talk about that. Compensation for this. But guess what? Guess what's by my name? You know, they got R by the names and D's. I'm the only L in here, but I am an L. And guess what? Okay? I get lots of junk mail from people wanting to sell me stuff, okay? But guess what? They see the L. And I'm sure before they send me stuff, they go, what the heck's an L? And they look at the thing in the front that says, you know, R means Republican, D Democrat, L means Libertarian. It gives us credibility. So that's another thing a PAC can do. Again, that's different than getting money. Just by our existence, just by having a PAC, just by having, essentially, Mark W. Rutherford and Associates is the political consulting arm of Atlas Liberty. So if we get people who want help, Todd Singer is the one who understands federal election law almost, if not better than anybody active in the National Party right now. He's the one who can consult with the group and help them out on that. Okay? Again, that's kind of what creating the PAC did. It also created the political consulting arm of people involved with Atlas Liberty PAC. It means there's now an L in here. Okay? Very important thing. Now, I mentioned my name is Mark Rutherford. Okay? Attorney, Thrasher, Bushman, Griffin and Vogel in Indianapolis. Do business law, white-collar criminal defense. My white-collar criminal defense right now is protecting businesses falsely accused of crime, protecting them from the federal government, usually, but somewhat the state government. Somehow it fits into this libertarian thing. I don't know. That seems to make sense. Mark W. Rutherford Consultants, Political Consulting Group. I'm going to leave you with this. Okay. As an attorney, I do a lot of litigation, done a lot of jury trials. I kept, I don't know, I've lost track of 35, 40. Trials just for the court, I don't know, hundreds. And there's a concept called recency and latency. And that is, the first thing you hear and the last thing you hear are the things that you're most likely to remember when you're speaking. Remember I started that my name's Mark W. Rutherford. I want to end this by saying my name's Mark W. Rutherford. Everybody's been very wonderful about it. Enjoyed this tremendously. Any questions about PACs or anything that you had? Anybody have any questions? Yes, Doug.
If I want to run for office, is there some central area I can go to apply to PACs? Well, beyond, of course, I know Atlas would support me as a libertarian, but is there some
excellent question? Yes, the clearinghouses basically are done by government. And they're actually, FEC site is an excellent site. Obviously, they've used private contractors for it. But you can go there and they have lists, and it's relatively fairly simple after you study it for a few minutes to find out what all the PACs are. And then from there you can go to their websites. From their names you can get some idea. You register as usually as a Republican, Democrat, or Libertarian on it, so you get an idea of what they might be favorable to on that. State of Indiana is the same thing. Secretary of State's website, any government website, is one of the best in the nation. In many ways, especially the Secretary of State's website. And that's attorneys who have to deal with that crap every day. I'm sorry to look about Ohio, but that's one of the worst places to deal with Secretary of State, as you know. Okay, you do election law, I do it with corporations, it's awful. But they have good lists of who the PACs are in Indiana and who you can go to. That's a good clearinghouse on it. The other thing is, one thing to understand is limitations of the PACs. As a federal PAC, we can give federal money really freely. But if we start getting into state candidates, we have to register in each individual state. We haven't done that yet because first we'd like to kind of master the federal thing. Might we do that if we're successful and keep moving forward in the future? Yeah, we might open up some state ones to be able to start helping state candidates, state level. So, yeah. Tim and then Bruce.
What does it take to set up a PAC?
You fill out the form, you fill it out correctly.